Hello, hi.
Hi. Welcome back, everyone, to the Week Link.
Hello.
Hello. This is
Week Link, episode 32. Tres dos.
Tres Dos.
Tres dos.
Tres dos.
This is the age of the episode where they're like, you know what? I don't feel any different when I'm 30. I don't feel any different when I'm 30. And then wait till episode 35. Keren's laptop will start slowing down. Keren's laptop will start slowing down.
The laptop will have back problems.
Laptop will have back problems.
Like I cannot, every time I open the lid,
And then you'd be like, hey, the laptop's memory not as sharp as it used to be.
Why?
A little bit.
I need to install ibuprofen on the
Wow. Software.
Hello, guys. Welcome back to the Weak Link, the podcast where we don't pull any punches, we don't shy away from any truths, and we don't have anybody that takes us seriously the way a podcast should be.
Oh, okay. So like a jilted girlfriend, basically.
Yes, correct.
Like
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Exactly. Thank you guys for joining us for yet another episode.
Yeah, non-stop. We've been ever since we came back from our Southeast Asia tour. So pop. We've been knocking out the podcast, man.
I think it re-energized us, because...
You saw how he said that. I think it re-energized us.
Okay, so
By the way, let's introduce ourselves first.
Correct.
My name is Brian Tan.
I am Mikhail Svrcula.
I'm Keren Bala Devan.
Yeah, and you were saying Keren Bala Devan?
Yeah, I'm actually a bit under the weather.
This is the second episode you've been under the weather.
Yeah, I'm not well. I'm sick.
Yeah.
I have the plague upon me.
What do you think brought about this sickness?
That's why,
I think it's just I'm going to blame climate change, bro.
Okay.
I think that's what, because rather than blaming my lifestyle choices, or doing what I'm supposed to do, and then not do, like I know what I'm supposed to do, and I don't do.
Yeah.
Instead of that, global warming lah. That's why I'm like
that's
this.
it. Nope.
Always blame the man on top, man. What's bigger than global warming?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing.
Yeah.
The earth. I blame the entire
There you go.
earth.
Yes.
No. I blame humanity, because humanity is causing global warming.
Oh, not Gaia.
No.
The Gaia.
No, the guys. It's the guys. It's the CEOs, all the leaders of companies. It's the guys.
It's the guys.
Okay, I see. Yeah. Because like the weather now is so very unpredictable.
Crazy.
Correct.
It's either super hot or it just starts pouring down rain.
That's right. Yeah. So
it is nothing to do with me staying out drinking until at least minimum 3 o'clock in the morning for about 4 or 5 days straight.
That's you trying to heal the earth, man.
Yes.
That's you trying to heal it.
Correct.
Man cannot stay out so late drinking and
That's
all
the
that
thing.
without having any health problems, right? Come
That's
on,
the thing. Actually, I'm okay one.
Yeah.
Usually okay one.
Yeah.
Then once in a while, the man...
that man,
the man...
The man.
Who caused global warming and all that.
Yeah.
I'm very sure they put stuff in the atmosphere, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
To make real men like me sick once in a while.
Oh, they're trying to level the playing field.
Yeah.
I see. They're trying to level the playing
I
field.
tell you, the men, they don't play fair on
Because
this.
They don't play fair.
if
Honky don't play fair, bro.
If you're too sick, you can't go to the bar, you can't hit on women, and that's when they swoop in.
Correct. No, it's not even it's not even that level also. It's like the more they can make real men not do real men shit, then they win, because the only people who can fight them back is real men only.
All right, I'm gonna punch Keren in the face right now to prove his masculinity.
There you go. Yeah.
I am not 100%, so you can punch me lah. I'll wake up on like Saturday.
Keren Bala Devan,
Real man.
Real American hero.
Yeah. I'm a global hero, bro.
Real global hero.
I am Captain Planet lah.
You are
basically Captain Planet.
You are.
Every time you step out of your car, it explodes.
Yes.
Like you cannot get car insurance.
What's the 5 elements of your Captain Planet?
Glenfiddich, Jameson, Asahi, rum and tequila.
Of course, that last one must be tequila.
With our powers combined, I am Captain Hangover.
Captain Hangover.
Okay, guys, you got any chicken? Hey, turn off the lights, it's damn bright in here.
That's how he flies, he pukes so hard. He gives you like jet stream,
Dude, they can't even take Captain Hangover in the car. He's like, no. We walk or we fly. I cannot do it right now.
They summon me, right?
Yeah.
I don't show up. It's like, well, they get a phone call. Guys, I cannot.
Yeah.
Listen, last night, you all should have been there. We were there. We summoned you.
Yeah.
You were? Shit.
I'm the only captain that my official costume involves a hoodie.
Yeah.
That's it. Like, he needs
hoodie,
a hoodie
sunglasses,
wherever he goes.
Yeah. I was like, any of you all saw my shoe from the last fight.
Next time you guys summon me, can it just be with an IV drip nearby? I really need this stuff.
Captain Hangover. I like that. Can I change my name to that?
No, that should be. I think that should be your Counter-Strike tag.
So what's your homemade remedy for this kind of like plagueness?
It's not homemade. Actually, they do sell it outside.
Oh, what?
It's called another beer. So you straight away wake up.
Fire with fire, right?
It's called
like
going for a drink after
Hair of the dog.
Hair of the dog.
Hair of the dog.
I remember when we were like in Bangkok. I remember this.
You
yes.
do? I don't.
No, this word because there was a bar that we stopped by called Hair of the Dog, right?
Yes.
So that's when I first heard about it, and then you guys explained it to me, and then I kind of forgot because we were having too much fun.
Hey, a lot of.
We were eating the goddamn dog, lah. We were eating the goddamn dog.
That one is a different Southeast Asian.
That one is completely different.
Just for to educate our listeners and viewers, what is this Hair of the Dog?
So it's I don't know how true it is, okay, but it's a theory where I have no idea where the term came from.
I think it's
old English.
It's a ye old English.
Oh, okay.
I know the theory for it.
Which is
like
probably started in some bar called like the Spit Barrel and the Eagle.
Yeah,
and the dog.
I know that one theory was written by a scientist and the other one was written by an alcoholic, lah. So the hair.
Are they both the same dude?
Yeah,
it might be.
It's Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde kind of thing.
But he doesn't. The only reason he changes is because of alcohol. It's just the same guy. He doesn't transform nothing. He's just like when he's Dr. Jekyll, he's fine.
Yeah.
And then after he's like, okay, man, I finished my work in the lab. I need to go out already now.
Yeah.
Goes, has the drinks. He becomes
Mr. Hyde.
Mr.
Professor Hyde.
Mr. Hyde. You know what the fuck I do in the office? None of them goddamn respect me. All my experiments, they turn me down. I got no fucking government grant.
I put a chainsaw on that praying mantis. What did they call me? Crazy. They called me crazy.
I'm smarter than all of you motherfuckers in here.
Hey, cheers, macha. Here we go. Cheers.
Why is it always end up being an Indian flavor?
I think that's my default mode when I do it. So the two theories is that one is that you are suffering from withdrawal symptoms.
Yes.
Because you've put so much of that stuff in your body that when you stop, your body's going through withdrawal symptoms.
Oh.
So the easiest way to remedy it is another beer. The other theory is that it's severe dehydration.
That one I heard a lot about. That's why they say keep drinking water.
Keep drinking water in between drinks. So the next day have like an isotonic drink or whatnot. But
people like scientists still don't know the actual cause of hangover.
That is true.
Fully.
They
still don't know.
Yeah.
So there's a bunch of theories with like what he said, the withdrawal symptoms is because the whole night you were drinking and then alcohol is basically sugars, right?
Yep.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's carb lah, bread lah, sugars, glucose.
I thought you call it. Of course, you thought like drink this sweet alcohol. I thought that was
that's what I say. That's what I say every time.
But it's actual sugar.
Melt down some chupa chops and shot glasses.
Okay.
Every time I get served one, liquid of the gods. Sweet ambrosia.
Did the couples you ever been drinking? No. What's that pack of chupa chops on your side? I just got divorced, man. No, they were saying scientists were saying that
because your body's absorbing all the sugars.
So they were saying yes.
Then when you wake up, now like you don't have the sugars anymore. So
the crash lah.
The crash, which lasts the entire damn day lah.
Shit.
So scientists were actually saying that they're still trying to figure out what causes a hangover. Is it the sugars in the alcohol, or is it the process of your body breaking down the sugars?
I see.
So they still haven't actually pinpointed it. So that's why any hangover remedy is still highly sort of theoretical.
It's not 100%. There's so far there's no 100% something that works.
It's kind of weird that scientists until today, drinking culture has been like forever, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Until today, still haven't found a remedy. Why?
Because when they go out to experiment, they all get so shit-faced. They forget to write notes.
Also, they actually found the cure already.
They know already. They know.
But that dude just like like Boris or somebody.
Yeah.
You know, got drunk, fell in the ditch somewhere.
And then all the other scientists laugh at him. Look at Boris. Fucking lecture now, Boris. Go fucking lecture now. He's fighting with a cop.
I feel like when they want to test they're like, okay, let's get really drunk, and the next day we're gonna try our hangover cure, right?
Yeah.
They go the next day, everyone's still drinking.
Yeah.
Everyone's still fucking drinking.
No. They got a grant.
They got
a grant, you know, and then like
grant myself another beer if I say so myself.
Yeah. And if they don't come up with a remedy, you know, the grant says like, okay, keep trying. Say, so we can continue drinking.
Wait, you mean you will keep giving us money? Yeah. It's very important research. Research, yes.
Boris at the back is like, wait, let me get this straight. I go out and get shit-faced, come back here with no data, and you're gonna give me more money to get more shit-faced tonight?
Yes, Boris, because we truly believe in this research they're doing will benefit humanity.
Boris is gone already. He's taking the money. He's balls deep in the Glenfiddich at this point.
Boris will ask the guy, give the grant. Hey, you want to come, Andre?
There's a lot of things that like I know help mitigate a hangover. Like it's not gonna cure it. It's just gonna make it a lot more bearable. And it's also based on like everyone else's sort of like biology. Like I have my own thing that I do to
reduce a hangover. Different human bodies react differently.
Yeah.
So I think it's different
because
for everybody.
There are people who don't have either don't lack the gene or have very little of the enzymes
to break down
alcohol.
Levi's or Uniqlo?
Lee.
Oh, you went Lee.
Because actually, you know why is Lee?
Why?
Because genetically speaking, people of Chinese descent
don't have the gene.
Have either very little or don't have that gene.
That's why we get that Asian flush.
Yes.
Yeah. So we're not built to drink, you know.
The liver enzyme something to do with the alcohol. I think also maybe it's because I think it's processed alcohol. Like if we gave Chinese people what China was drinking originally,
rice wine and all that other stuff.
We always see in Kung Fu movies one.
You know, they drink in the dish.
Yes.
The dish, but they keep in this big bouillon. And they just cover it with paper.
Yes.
That one, I think, no problem.
I think because that one's from a different grain, you know, like because most of the alcohol that you drink, like commercially, that's all grain alcohol. So like beer and liquor, that's all from a grain. Whereas if you go to like ancient China or Asia,
basically, like East Asia,
right? It's all rice. It's just all rice. So that's why you got like your sake, your soju,
that's
all
why.
this.
Oh shit. Okay.
So
even we have our tua and our.
We also got our tua.
Hey,
and that one tua is a coconut, and
that's
then langkao and tua. That's all also rice.
Yeah.
You know,
I think all the really like naturally made ones, and I'm including whiskey in this also because like these days especially beers, too many preservatives.
There's a ton of preservatives.
Yes.
Which is why you should all drink craft beer.
Y'all really should, man. Listen, I'm not going to sit here and ask you all. No, actually, I am going to ask you all to drink. If you're going to drink,
guys,
right? Support any drink from Heineken, the world's best, probably the world's best beer.
When this sponsored
who produces so many amazing products such as Tiger and Guinness and Heineken.
Like a high lah.
I was listening to this podcast by the guys that did Cracked. Storm Bowie and Dan whatever, and then he actually said that he got a drink, this like really weird. It's like this carbonated coffee. And he started saying like, you know, I'm right now drinking this like Manhattan whatever. And he said, what are you doing? It's like, well, I was told that instead of waiting for someone to sponsor your podcast, you should just bring the product and just say that you like some sponsorship, and more likely they'll give it to you.
That's exactly what I've been doing.
Nothing beats a good old beer from Moondog Brewery out of Melbourne, Australia.
Wow.
The smoothest, crispest beers you can ever imagine. The
Moondog,
lagers,
you say?
Moondog, I say. They have the best can designs and the freshest beers. No preservatives, no nothing. Just smooth goodness.
Hey, mate. Thinking about putting a shrimp on the barbie?
Wow.
Get one of them.
Well, put another lager in your liver, you can.
A dog moon.
Okay.
For your.
Hey, for all you know, there might be a craft beer called Dog Moon, with the number of weird ass names.
It's ours that we make.
It's
ours that we make.
Like that. So next we're gonna come with some like AAA video games lah.
Yeah,
that's
really.
like, just to show.
We're gonna get a free copy of GTA. Fucking delayed till 2026.
Delayed till 2026.
Bro, everyone knew it was gonna happen. Some guy made like $200,000 or $160,000 something betting on it.
But apparently they knew that they were gonna have to delay it for months. Like months.
That's not weird. Actually, no. Come on, it's the
We
biggest
all
game,
knew.
Dude.
The biggest game this decade.
Dude,
so, yeah.
I think no, because they have so
We're
much.
talking about GTA 6.
Yeah, GTA 6.
Know,
They have so much writing on it. I think that the development cost they said now it's like soon it's gonna touch $1 billion.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
And did you read that the CEO of Rockstar said that actually nowadays, right? Like we should stop paying for games. It should actually be subscription.
Good luck.
You know what I mean? Like you don't buy GTA anymore. You actually pay monthly.
You don't own anything.
You don't own anything anymore.
That's what these bastards in EA and 2K games, I think, and definitely Ubisoft and all these fuckers have been trying to do. What they want, they want you to not own media anymore.
Yeah,
they think that if they develop a media, it's our privilege.
Yeah, to own it.
To consume it.
To rent it. Yeah, right? Yes. They said it's not, you don't own it, you just consume
because
it.
Because why make money off of it once when you can keep paying and, That's why they had this whole thing about, we want to make everything live service. Yeah. I think like some courts in Europe try to like stop them and tell them like, fuck, this is like unethical and shit.
Dude, I mean, not even games, right? Like even this week on Spotify, System of a Down, their like album Toxicity, which has like Chop Suey and all the big hits, it disappeared.
Why?
It just disappeared. There is no explanation. Some people say that they're just maybe renegotiating the rights or whatnot, but there's a real chance that it will just never be available on streaming ever again.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So a couple of albums that I really like, I've actually gone out and bought the CD because there's a chance that in the future, if they have a dispute with the artist and the streaming service, they'll just take it off forever. And then you just cannot listen to those songs ever again.
That's the argument with like games also. That's what
Mick's gonna be that old guy at the bar there. People are talking like, I used to listen to System of Down, Spotify non-stop. Now I cannot listen.
There will be albums.
Take off his CD player.
My Walkman, bro. My Discman. My fucking Discman. I just go around with a boombox old school. You kids don't know generational angst like I used to.
But it skips every 5 seconds.
Yeah. CD, but because you're skipping, you still think that it's Surge's lyrics,
Remix.
Oh yeah, we don't know what he's actually saying, right?
Wake up. Damn, this guy's spitting straight fire.
Right, yeah. The Armenian rap.
Armenian rap. The best kind of rap.
The best kind of rap.
Yes. That's why like a lot of companies now, they said this is the issue that they're trying to fuck over consumers by doing this, by turning everything into a subscription model so that you don't own anything and you pay and they will put in their terms of service, we can just basically stop.
Of course.
Take it away from you anytime we want. And it really sucks. And if only there was like, for example, like games or music, unfortunately there's no way for you to like sort of go to a website or use a app or something where you can just download it
and hold it in some form.
Bypass giving these motherfuckers money.
That's why.
And get it for yourself. Unfortunately, we don't have something like that in this world.
You know what this feels?
And you guys want to know what that is? Subscribe to our monthly Patreon.
Our monthly Patreon, and then you'll see this part where we talk about it next time.
I'll give you all the torrent links you want.
No, no, Keren.
Dude, it feels like Gen Z or Gen A, they're gonna it's like, you know, when we uncover ancient technology from the Mayans, they're gonna like, what is this, a CDR? And they're gonna hold like a little like burn drive.
My God, yeah, I still have like really, really old media. I kept in my DVDs and all that.
When I was moving house, I found the CDRs all the time.
Man.
It's a weird story. My brother used to date this sort of like
CDR.
she was CDR queen. She was like this really hipster indie girl,
queen.
and
wait, what do you mean by CDR? Okay, because like maybe some people don't know.
I forgot that we have young
guys. You have to
listeners.
It's an alien technology that they graced us with in 2000s. But basically,
one of the technologies they reverse engineered from the Roswell crash in Area 51.
Imagine
CDRs.
Imagine a custom playlist you could fit in your pocket.
Oh my God! You can do that.
No adverts. No fucking adverts.
That's amazing.
Limited only by your space on the disc, but that's it.
Oh my God!
Yeah. I remember she burnt my brother a CD. I think after the breakup she wanted to, but she burnt this CD with about like I think 16 or 17 songs that she had, right? She wanted to introduce my brother. Bro, that was the best fucking CD I've ever had.
Wow.
She had good taste.
She had good, dude. Those songs till today I listen to, and they're now like whenever you go to like an indie night, they play all those songs.
Damn.
So like you're never like it's just it was a really crazy thing when someone said like, hey, I'll burn you a CD of the music, and then you get it, and it's just immense. Like you kind of never get that sort of experience again.
Actually, you're burning. It's like carving your name on the tree. You're actually doing something
with laser.
And
then you write something on top.
Yeah. Oh, I used to like
Brian's mix.
Brian mix too. Brian's chill out mix.
I will burn like media shows, right? And I'll go online. I'll find the like the title. The fonts and everything, I try to draw it on the DVD. So like make official look at this live like the full season of like
and then you know what was the best easiest love letter to a girl? You burn them a mix CD.
Dude,
and then you show that I'm really like I think about you sexually when on the CD you have like you put your own graphic design, like you print something and you stick it on top of the CD.
Wow.
And it's this is the artwork I made for you.
Oh, man.
First song is
Nero,
a sex song.
I think Nero helped so many boys
people.
get laid.
Oh my God.
Remember Nero?
Oh yeah.
So you young fucks, y'all listen up. We had to use a separate software last time to help burn.
Correct.
That's what we used to. So putting the media on a CD was called burning a disc.
Correct.
We had to use a separate software to put it there, and then it'll burn. And that's the software that everybody used. Was called Nero because it was free lah.
Before
and also he burned Rome lah.
And he burned Rome.
Which you see, software engineers are fucking smart.
They are smart. And before even that, right? You had CDs with different memory, right? So you had ones that could only fit 9 songs. You had the big ones that fit 15, CDRW. And then when you had one that only 10 tracks, that's when you had to make a fucking choice of your life. Which songs? And then when you take out one song, feel like you're killing your puppy.
Because you can fill it up to the brim. But that one is only if you burned every single song in MP3 format. Which means back then, when we had CD players in cars, you cannot play it in the car. So you had to burn an audio disc.
You had to burn an audio disc. Yes.
And when you do an audio disc, just like you said, maybe 10 tracks, maybe
10 tracks.
And you gotta make you have to make it count.
You have to make it count.
Your kids have not lived until you've had a binder of audio discs in your car.
Dude, I know sometimes. Oh, dude, I remember there were like some CDs you burned that are fucking absolute fire, like it's gold dust. You know, like like the certain tracks you put and in the sequence you put it is just fucking gold dust. And then when you lose that disc, right, you cannot forget the sequence, you cannot forget the songs, dude. It's like you feel like a part of you dies when that CD gets lost. Correct. You know,
there's certain songs that I have like a J-pop playlist. I always have this one song as my first opening song for every CD I burn because reliable lah.
All reliable.
All reliable. Yeah.
Which one?
It's by this band called HY.
Okay.
11 a.m. That's the title of the song.
Oh.
There you go. Yeah.
I used to, because my friends used to ask me to burn last time. They'll give me a list of shit.
Yeah.
And then I will, I have the songs like, okay. And then somehow, and then I'll end up burning it on the disc. But they won't give me like the full 12 songs or 10 songs, right?
Yeah.
So they'll give me a few, and then they say, I just put like whatever.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I'll put like one or two maybe. And the last one, all of them was this song by the Foo Fighters called For All the Cows.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
And I just used to put that as the last track for every disc I burned.
Oh.
And my friends, I see them in school. Like I say, hey, okay, I pass you in school, okay. And then the next day when you come or go home, like, what the fuck did you give me?
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
Dude, I used to fuck with people also because I you guys know, but for the people that don't know, my music taste is a little bit diverse, right? It goes from Florence and the Machine to fucking Slipknot to like screamo to instrumental, whatever.
To Third Reich anthem songs.
Yeah, that's
the marching songs.
That's the bonus track. That's the bonus track. So people used to ask me, hey, burn me some of your songs. And these people were not into heavy music at all.
Okay.
So I used to get like 12 tracks. I put 5 up top, like the chillest, nicest R&B. And I right at the tail and I give them the craziest fucking shit ever. And it'd be like things like Under Oath and Against Me and everything. And right at the end, I put the
Theme to Birth of a Nation.
Yeah,
correct. Hitler's entrance music, right? Whatever it was.
Dude, so many people ask, hey, how's the CD? The CD nice, child, everything okay at home?
Yeah. Bro, you wanna you wanna talk about anything?
Yeah. And every time I was like, hey, you wanna come in my car? No, I think I'm okay lah. I'll walk.
Hey, Mick, you like people who don't look like you, right? You're okay, right?
Yeah. There's an old track called Cryptopsy, and then I think like the first 1 minute is this really beautiful like piano piece, and then afterwards it's just fucking like a deathcore anthem. So I used to tease people in my saying like, oh, this is a nice song lah, and it's really like nice piano, and like, oh, this fucker is classy, classically trained, and it's like, and that's when the women leave. That's when the women leave my life.
Listen, if people cannot appreciate your music taste, do you even want to hang out with them? To be honest,
yes, I still do.
Why?
I have to.
What the fuck?
I have to, because everyone that only likes exclusively my music taste, like the heavy side, they're all weird fucks.
No.
They're all super weird.
Appreciate doesn't mean they have to listen, but at least they don't make you feel like crap. You know what I mean? You know how some people will be like, oh,
I have a lot of people. I didn't know a lot of people like
or
that.
like, oh, you only listen to like, I don't know, Paramore, is it? And for go fuck off.
Yeah. I don't know. Do you feel like that is like that indicates something is only if someone only listens to one genre?
A little bit like
that's how I feel like.
But I don't like making people feel bad about it.
No, not at all.
I know some people say, oh, you listen to this or what the fuck. I'm like, bro, I don't give a shit.
Dude,
like if you like lah.
I feel like there is I feel like people that only like exclusively one genre and they hate all the other genres.
Yeah, they are terrible.
I feel like there's something up with them, and the music is just kind of like a sort of like a projection lah.
It
you know
feels
what I mean?
very pretentious. It like it reminds me of the type of people who when I was studying film in Sydney, one of the people who came and taught, he like very and after that I found out there are multiple people like this, so many people. He very proudly said, I only watch documentaries, I don't watch anything else.
Okay, yeah. Right.
He's like teaching in a film school, no? And he's like, I only watch documentaries. And I looked at my friend and went, I'm like, fuck this guy, right?
To be honest, when I was younger, I was almost that kind of person. Like I was a massive gatekeeper.
Oh, okay.
You know? Like even if you get into the music I like, I'll be like, oh, I'll be that asshole. Oh, you like that band? Name me 5 tracks. You know, what was the name of the first album? After a while, it just gets you feel pretentious. You feel, and it's a lot of work to maintain that. And then you realize that, well, if people like it, like they're going to support your band, their artists. They need your support. You're literally, what I'm doing right here is stopping them from being successful.
Correct.
Because you're alienating people that might like it because of their experience with you.
Yes.
The band would not ever say like, oh, you need like me. They would never say that.
A band would never be like, oh, you like J-pop? You can't listen to my shit. They'd be like, oh my God, hey, that's great. Listen more, please.
But I can't understand why kids at that age also do it. First, very easily impressionable.
Of course, yeah.
And also, like, you don't have much going on, so you kind of like your whole ego, your whole like self-expression is in the music.
Yes.
Yeah, you think actually, oh, he's speaking to me.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like fuck whatever. It's like, let's do this.
And you feel kind of selfish about it, right? Like
kind of,
this is mine.
Like you want to feel special.
Yeah, like this is my thing. No one else should come close to this thing. You know?
That's how dumb young people are. Present company included.
Correct. We were all stupid.
Right.
Although I would change.
Was that a dumb thing that you defended for your life back then?
Oh,
I'm still defending those dumb things now.
Star Wars.
Yeah. Me and Keren went for a Star Wars quiz on Sunday. It was just the two of us against our team was 2 people.
There were in total apparently 14 teams.
That's okay. That's a good
all of them
number.
had about 5 or 6 people.
Maximum was 6.
Yeah.
And most of them had 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
We placed 5th or 4th.
Hey,
just the
not
2 of us.
Yeah.
Which I didn't know where to hide my face afterwards, man.
I was pissed off. I was pissed off.
Why?
I was pissed off that.
Oh, by the way, you're happy. May the force be with you, day, whatever.
It was made a happy Star Wars.
Whatever, it's over lah. We're done.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
that's the problem because I'm a huge Star Wars fan.
Yeah,
and then I stopped being a Star Wars fan after the Skywalker movie came out.
Yeah,
and Skywalker saga.
And I stopped giving a crap.
Yeah,
and then when this quiz came, I said, okay, it's fun. There's a pub quiz at the bar that we always go. Bar Oka, go support. See you there on May 13th.
That's how you get the free beers.
Wow. Okay.
And then, so I thought, just go lah. Okay. And then the more the questions went on, I'm like, oh, I should have stayed in this if I really wanted to win.
It's the expanded universe lah.
Like
not just talking about the first 3 films.
No.
They put the series all inside and shit.
Dude, they put the game. They put the Star Wars games like Jedi Survivor, Knights of the Old Republic.
We came in 5th, but we didn't get... we were not that far behind, you know.
Yeah, we were like 5 points from the top.
5 or 6 points from the top only.
Yeah.
And the top also they had to like
there was a tiebreaker.
There was a tiebreaker and shit.
Okay.
And like the team that won was this young.
How did they break it? Was it a TIE fighter?
Hey!
I was disappointed because they said like, okay, for a tiebreaker, and I was expecting him to be like, it's a lightsaber duel.
Yeah,
we're gonna throw these people in the Rancor pit, and then it's gonna be what he said. One character in the Star Wars universe was named after George Lucas's son. Who was it? I don't even know the answer. They gave it in secret and they just declared the winner.
What's his name?
I feel like
his name is Jet.
Set for Life.
Is it?
Yeah.
Actually, you're close. His name is Jet. It's Jet Lucas. That's
Jet Lucas.
Wow. Okay.
So there's some fucking character somewhere called Zed something. I don't know. Like, whatever.
Wow, that's a stretch.
I'm like, I wanted to beat up the kid from the team that won.
He looked like we could beat him up.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Oh, he had that face.
Yeah.
Oh. Looked like anyone in the bar could have beat him up.
But then I saw how happy he was winning.
Made me want to beat him up even more.
From Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
From like a Star Wars one. I did still want to beat him, but also then I suddenly started having this thing I think called compassion.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You've changed, my
really?
friend.
Because I saw like, you know what? I know what that feels like. Winning something where like you only know. You know, I was like, you know what? I let him have this lah.
You uncle already, bro.
Uncle already.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, next round I see him, I got to punch him before it starts.
Of course. That's the real lesson right there.
Yeah.
Get him before he gets any momentum.
The next time I go for any pub quiz, I see anybody who looks like they're smart, I'm going to Tonya Harding the fucker straight away.
Dude, the guy that won a bottle of wine. He wasn't even old enough to drink.
Yeah, he couldn't drink.
He couldn't drink it.
Wow. This is something that I saw recently popped up on my feed as well. guys know Cody Rhodes, right? Cody Rhodes of WWE.
The American Nightmare.
American Nightmare, son of Dusty Rhodes.
Correct.
I didn't know
American
that.
Dream.
Okay.
Yes. Yep. So he talked about like the fandoms between the fandoms that would defend the fandom to death.
Okay.
That's two. He says like wrestling is one. And Star Wars also. The crazy one, yeah.
Yeah.
And then he says like he was defending the prequels.
Okay.
He said the prequels
right.
are actually good.
Okay.
Okay, right.
And then people obviously flame him for that. But he said he grew up with the prequels.
Yeah.
That was his prequel.
Correct.
That was his trilogy.
Yeah.
That's his Star Wars. Yeah.
That's his Star Wars.
Yeah.
So, and now with the Skywalker trilogy as well, there are people that grew up with that one also.
And that is their Star Wars,
that's
right?
gonna be their Star Wars.
And you know how earlier I said like you should let people just enjoy what they want, even though they want.
Yeah.
You can do that, except when you're fucking wrong, lah. And you like the sequels. In fact, I like seeing all 9 movies now. I would still give people a pass who say that they like the prequels, even though when the prequels came out, I didn't like. And we were all shitting on everybody. Now, I meet somebody like the prequels. I'm like, you know what? Okay, lah. Okay, you know what? I don't want to say
compared to the new trilogy, the prequels were solid.
Fuck the new ones, lah.
But you see, I think we're falling into that same trap again. 10 years from now, when another set of trilogies come out, this Skywalker people would say like, the Skywalker trilogy was good, but this new trilogy about I don't know who they're gonna focus on.
Yeah,
you know, the Leia trilogy or something like that.
The
Ray trilogy.
I'm totally
sucks, man.
I'm totally fine with Ray being the main character. Just hating the last one. It was just a massive throwback.
No. The last one was dog shit.
Just bring back everything else from the original trilogy.
We don't have enough time in the world to talk about that one. So just saying that, like, the defenders of the old trilogy all slowly dying already.
Yeah,
you know, from lack of hygiene. So
does it feel nice, guys? Does it feel nice for y'all to know that no matter what every generation thinks, they are all wrong, and we are the only ones who are correct because the originals will always be the best? Feels really good, right, guys?
I celebrated every Friday and Saturday night. God damn it!
That's right.
Okay, opening 40 minutes is talking about how fucking nerdy we are.
We talked for 40 minutes.
We talked for 40 minutes.
Jesus fucking Christ on a stick. Jeez, what?
Well,
that was.
Okay. So what's happening in the world, guys? Besides our diatribe of being old and talking about CDs and shit.
Speaking about Star Wars.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
No, Ryan Gosling's in a Star Wars movie now. They announced.
Really?
Yeah, it's called Starfighter.
Okay.
And it's taking place after the sequels.
So there's hope.
So which sequels of what?
This one.
The Skywalker trilogy, the newest one.
So they're not going back again. They're continuing from there.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know.
I don't know. I guess that's okay.
No. 2 big elections happened over the weekend.
Yes.
2, you know.
Singapore and Australia.
Yeah.
And Canada.
Canada was the week before.
That's correct. Yes.
So who's Canada's new fella now?
Mark Carney.
The guy that's been making a lot of noise and all that. That dude actually won.
Dude, you know what was crazy? Someone was saying, and this is for like
a Moose almost won.
He came in third.
Moose always runs every year, right?
As a symbol kind of.
There's a moose party. There's a beaver party. There's maple syrup party. There's one where it's just all the hockey teams, I think.
Yeah. Wayne Gretzky, like
bro,
2048.
If Wayne Gretzky ran. That's it,
That's it. Canada will take over the world.
But Gretzky was kind of like a bit of a Trump supporter, I heard.
Oh, no.
I kind of like saw something like that. People were like flaming him or something. I said, why? And it's like he kind of supported some of the like right-leaning kind of policies. And
that's my new hobby nowadays, to see which celebrity is
a right-winger.
Yeah, a lot. Sorry, you were saying?
What was crazy is that they said that so Australia and Canada, they were about to elect people that were more right. More right leaning.
Because that's the trend, right?
That's the trend. Like all the polls beforehand said like, hey, the left is gonna lose. And then Donald Trump opened his fucking mouth and then he enacted all these tariffs, and because of that, they elected people that would specifically be able to deal with Donald Trump. And both those countries elected left-leaning governments, even though they were projected to lose quite significantly.
How are you going to defend, like, you say, I'm gonna bring this country, I'm gonna make Canada great again and all that? Like, what about being the 51st state? I say,
what's so bad about America, actually,
I've got
guys?
lunch. Sorry, I'll just walk away.
Hey, fuck you, buddy.
Hey, fuck you,
You ain't my buddy, guy.
You ain't my buddy guy,
You ain't my guy, friend.
So they said that Donald Trump's actually the best thing that happened to democratic governments in the last 4 years.
United the whole of Canada.
I read something like this before. Some idiot was trying to do some conspiracy theory of maybe this is what they wanted all along, guys. He's acting so weird so he can unite the rest of the world. No. He's an asshole.
He's a dick.
He has always been an asshole. He will always be an asshole. Okay, he's not doing this for your good.
Nope. No, not at all.
Nope.
It's just that he's doing it at such a horrific level that I think people are waking up and going like, maybe we need to not be a bunch of ballless fucks.
Did you see that interview he gave?
Which one?
He had like was
it a one-on-one?
It was a one-on-one interview with some guy from like ABC.
Yes.
And then he said like, the people that you deport, one guy, that one dude, he was innocent, and he's like, no, he was MS-13. He had so that guy actually had tattoos on his
just
fingers.
below the knuckles,
below the knuckles, and it was literally shit like crucifix, like I don't know, a toilet bowl, and 2 other like random things, right? Okay. And the thing is, he had seen this picture where someone had put on text, and I mean, like, you can tell this is something that they did in MS Paint, because it says there MS-13, MS-13 across, and it's clearly like photoshopped on, like it's a Helvetica font. It's clearly like it's something that you press on a drop down menu for font. It's one of those things, and they put it on top. And he was like, no, those were MS-13 tattoos.
If they yourself are doctoring photos and releasing them,
no.
It wasn't even a doctored photo. It's imagine you went back right now and you're bored, and then you just open this picture of a guy's knuckles and you just put MS-13 across in text box, and it's so obvious that this is like text, right? And you put it out. Donald Trump was saying like, no, it was tattooed.
You know how when in the videos I would just put when I say my name, I'll put my name there like that.
Oh, like that.
Yeah.
So he's presenting that as, isn't that both
he convinced himself like, no, I saw it. It's there. MS-13.
And then the interviewer was like, no, it's Photoshopped. It literally is it's not even Photoshop. It's just a text box over someone's fucking figure. It's like, no, it was tattooed. And then he was like, okay, let's move on. It's like, no. It was tattooed. He was MS-13. And the guy's like, you know what? Let's agree to disagree. I really want to talk about the Ukraine. He's like, no. Hey. Okay, I gave you a shot. You're really blowing it here. Okay, I don't know who you are. I chose you for this interview, but that was tattooed MS-13.
Trump really thought he got the reporter.
He really thought that was an MS-13, and even the guy was like, no, those were just weird symbols. It could have been anything. Someone just wrote MS-13 on top of it. It's not even part of the picture. It's you take a picture and you write text over it. So clearly it's like, no. That was a tattoo.
If you want to get into his good books, you know, all you have to do is just like take a picture of him, just draw a halo above his head. Say, see, I am an angel. I have a halo above my head.
The public has
said he's definitely the stupidest president America has ever had.
No, he's arguably he's categorically the dumbest fucking president. He's actually the dumbest person in America.
At that position ever. This world record, can never be beat.
This is like, I want to make a joke, but this is so fucking scary that
he writes
someone
jokes
like
himself.
At this level is going, and you show something where it's a text box and you say, no, it's tattooed. Like he still wants to like he cannot lose one lah.
Dude, he's the kind of guy, you take a picture of like a nuclear bomb and he just put there like lollipops. He'd be like, it's these are just sweets for children.
Well,
he'd believe that shit.
He reposted an AI picture of him as the Pope.
And then
a week after going to the funeral.
Yeah.
So that kind of says his character.
I said, like, maybe the one good thing is that every other country will go like, I just want everyone to just have the balls to like publicly say, hey, he's stupid. Because this fucker only wants people to like just kowtow to him all the time. He wants people to praise him. Like we saw in the Ukraine when Zelensky went there. Have you said thank you? Have you said thank you? All this shit. He just wants that.
Correct.
If you can put all the tariffs in the world you want, okay? If the majority of the rest of the world came out and just publicly said he's like literally just said you are a stupid president, you are just pure dumb, and you're a liar, and we just don't believe anything you say. If everyone said that, honestly, what the fuck they can do?
Bro, dude, the other thing he said was, they asked him, as the president, are you supposed to defend the Constitution of America? He said, I don't know.
See?
Okay.
Whenever he's cornered, he'll say that I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm not a lawyer. Speak to my people.
The Democrats will have you believe that the Constitution is what I'm supposed to defend.
Yeah.
But actually, it's McDonald's. You know.
Oh no! You ask him anything about like a Big Mac, he will know one.
Oh, he'll know.
100%.
The pickles, the secret sauce, the bun, the patty.
I have the secret sauce. I know the ingredients.
Bro, he'd be like, I jizzed in a ketchup packet once, and now they call it the special sauce. I'm amazing. I'm brilliant.
I'm the president. They always tell the president these things. The first thing I ask in office was, "What's in the secret sauce?" I know.
I farted in a water bottle once. It's called Coca-Cola now. I am the best.
Do you think Obama knew? He didn't know. He didn't ask. I asked.
And then we got the Singapore election. That was.
I kept an eye on it.
I'm sorry, say that one more time. Singapore what?
General elections.
Oh, they have elections in Singapore.
Oh,
wow.
Guess who won? Guess. Just guess.
Someone new and progressive.
Okay, you're wrong.
Oh, shit.
Good try, lah.
You
Good try.
Dead wrong.
Try another 80 years.
I mean, okay,
maybe you can prove it wrong. PAP won it again with a bigger majority. And then what was it? At the end, they asked one guy who was like one of the opposition party members, and he's like, well, the Singapore people have decided, and now I don't want them to hear complaining from them anymore. I don't want them to complain about PAP's policies. You guys voted for what you want, and now you got to live with it. And he just chows.
Okay, you know what? I like. You see, this kind of passive aggressive bullshit.
Yes.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Yeah.
This is this. We need more of this. Not the. You know what? I would like to wish my counterpart congratulations. No.
You know, I would have been on if I lost. But like, you know, it's okay. It's just sad to see that the Singapore education system is failing and people don't know how to make a good choice and a good candidate, and y'all fucking. Just go. Well, he actually said that and just walked off. And I was like, that is the clip.
Who is this champion, lah?
I don't know. It was an Indian fella, lah.
Was it the head?
No.
Not the what's his name? Pritam Singh.
No. He was like
a bit more gracious.
He's the head of the party. He's got to be gracious.
Okay. Do you have to though?
I really would like. Okay, as much as I hate like Donald Trump's ways of doing politics, right?
Yeah.
Just a little bit more passive aggressive-ness on both sides of the aisle would make everything so much more entertaining.
Honesty, like facts, honesty, truth, feelings. Okay,
and bitchiness.
And bitchiness. All of that you do from a place of something that's real. The problem with Donald is that he lies.
Yes.
He lies and lies and lies, and he goes and he says shit, and then
he doesn't even lie to like help himself. Just lies to make himself look good.
Right?
The worst. Yeah.
Like if you had a politician that is that loud, that's like, oh, you know what? This is bad and this is terrible, all that. But if he's saying shit that's true and not trying to manipulate people, I'm like, okay, you know what? Let him have that. Let him be emotional.
You know.
Like last week when we were talking about that the lady that called the running mate like the K word lah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's the truth, man.
That's truth.
That's what I want. I want more of that. Please call more of your. No, wait.
I feel like Singapore should take more out of like Malaysian elections because we are just backstabby, snide kind of thing.
Malaysia style.
Your opponent just be like, he's a good man, you know, he lives in a mansion. He definitely a good businessman with all his failed businesses. He must be very smart to all his people. Come on, just lay it thick, bro. give it to me. Give me that like subtle, snide, like I've been wronged, we're going through a divorce kind of energy. That's what I live for in an election.
These fuckers are not smart. These politicians, they are not quick, they are not smart, they are not witty. They don't know how to roast, unless someone writes for them.
But then they have to take care of our well-being. I
don't trust anybody who cannot just be savage to your opponent. You're in the political game. You're fighting with somebody else. Okay, call out his mom lah.
You know what's
Hey, why don't you undi for my mom lah? How about that?
You know what's so ironic? We all grew up with Asian parents, and they're the most snide, underhanded people you can ever imagine. But when it comes to politics, everyone's polite.
It's that face thing lah. When you're in public already, you have to save face and all that.
That's true.
Go overboard all that.
Behind closed doors, Malaysians, they'll say whatever the fuck shit they want to say.
The worst things.
Go out only, you have to pretend you're nice because if you now speak your mind, you don't want other people, hey, you see how they're talking? Hey, damn rude. So what rude? I rude. You coward.
You know what I
mean?
Yeah.
I think
we don't have this die win mentality. Do whatever it takes. That's why our sports teams all suck lah. Malaysia got kicked out of the Sudirman Cup in the quarters. What?
We got eliminated.
Quarters.
Lost to whom?
We lost to China.
With the again lah.
A tariff on both your houses. Tariff on both your houses.
Ayo.
Yeah. Because if they die fight, I know China they eventually won. They dropped like only one game throughout the whole second round. Was it 1 or 2 games? I forgot already. So like if they would die lah, just do some underhand tactics or something. When you shake hand and then bite his finger. Injure him or something like that.
Tonya Harding his ass.
Tonya Harding, bro.
Yeah. They're playing in China, yes, but get the crowd against you and all that. Play the heel character. Say China, say Malaysia has the better Chinese people or something. Then
the Malaysian team should have walked out with a Taiwan flag, bro.
Really? I would.
Taiwan didn't even come up with the Taiwan. They came as Chinese Taipei. But we
Taiwan flag with the Taiwan the Shilin street food fucking sponsor.
Bro, I would have straight up climbed the umpire's chair, grabbed this microphone and be like, I know that we're in China because all I see are fakes and phonies. That's it lah.
Taiwan number 1.
And then I DDT the umpire from the fucking top rope. You know what I mean?
There you go. You got psycho. You got to use these kind of underhand techniques to win. You want to win or not? They come out with one Taiwan flag, one Tibet flag. Taiwan, Tibet,
and one Hong Kong, bro.
No, and a giant printout of like Tiananmen Square. Hey, why all the shit China got problem with starts with T?
Tibet, Tiananmen,
Taiwan, Trump,
tariffs.
Bro, what is happening?
I don't know. Tanks.
Tank tops.
Was
titties.
Was the first bad guy from Kung Fu Panda Tai Long? Was that his name?
Tai Long.
Tai Long, I think. No. Okay, never mind. That one. Maybe I got that wrong. But anyway, you know what I'm talking about.
I think we're on to something.
The Tian King massacre.
There.
I think if anyone named Dinesh goes into China,
that's it.
Jail, confirm jail. If there are any Dineshers listening to this podcast, don't go to China.
Tongolians.
Those shitty Tongolians. Those Tongolians. I remember those Tongolians. Those fuckers were camped near the wall, bro.
The democratic process, they hate that shit. They hate democracy.
The Tongolians were the one, even the Mongolians are like, we are not associated with like, I don't know, like you said, like Genji said, come on, press conference, isn't it? I never went to their village. I don't know them. I don't know how they heard.
We got a picture of you with the Tongolians. That was one time. There was a press conference.
That one was a text box, bro. That one, text box there.
So the Tongolians are like the Waluigi of the Mongolians.
Never negotiate with their leader, Tenghis Khan.
Tenghis Khan. He reads Tenghis. They can't even come up with a fucking original. They are fighting for a better Tongol. What the fuck is that? Genghis is like, he's not even angry, he's so confused, He's like, who are these people? Do they have horses? They have sheep? What?
So this is my thing to all Malaysians. You want to win You gotta do whatever it takes to win.
Dig deep, Malaysia.
That's right. Never give up.
Never give up. The one thing we Asians, we Southeast Asians have that they've all tried to suppress, including our fucking families, is how passionate of a people we are. You find your passion back.
There you
go. You find your passion. You go and you do the right thing and you fight for your right to party.
Can also, You ever see that video of the small bonfire and this old dude just walks up through a bucket of gasoline.
Oh
and it just explodes. Find that bucket of gasoline, guys. Ignite your passion and fire.
Ignite your passion. Correct.
You know what? Maybe it's because we don't have a chant. Like China is just like add oil to the fire. We need a chant, and it's not USA, Aussie oil.
He's up.
I think because we have like pockets of chants like, hey, referee kayu, he's up. No, we need a unified chant.
We
need a unified chant.
Well, our chants are not unified.
Malaysia, Malaysia.
That's right.
That doesn't make me feel.
It just means we can, No, I don't want to can.
It's like, hey, buddy, you know what?
Exactly.
Just to let you know, you got it in you. Whereas China is like, burn the fucker.
Pour more oil. So that's why I see your Malaysia boleh. Imagine if they all came out, Kasi, he's up. Kasi, he's up.
Pop.
Yes, think for the he's up.
But people will be riled up or not?
We see how. You start that chant going at our show on the 13th. See how it works.
Kasi, he's up.
I'm going to start that in the office tomorrow. Come
Do
in
a
late,
wave,
fucking Kasi, he's up. Fucking accounts department starts the chant as well. All right. We're all out of a job tomorrow.
Have that call with HR.
It'll be even...
Do it, guys. Time to take the country back.
Dude.
Do it.
Even better because first it galvanizes us. And then the opposition is going to be like, what are they saying? They're going to Google Translate and be like, you motherfuckers. It's on now, bitch.
That's right.
And then we all have a fight in the car park afterwards.
That's why.
You see how invested the half German flair is in a chant?
I forgot about that.
Hey, it wasn't a chant. It was a hand gesture. More so than anything.
They said a few things also during that, Brick.
There was no...
And don't act like you don't have the tapes,
There was no chant because German people have no rhythm, okay? They have no rhythm.
Bro.
They have no rhythm.
Have you seen those videos? They got rhythm.
I refuse to watch those videos.
What are you talking about? No, he's pretending like he knows rhythm. He's pretending like those VHS tapes weren't his fucking family heirlooms.
Okay. The only rhythm that Germany had was Bonnie M.
Okay.
And they were definitely not Reichish.
And Lou Bega, right? Lou Bega was German, right?
No, part.
Mambo number 5?
He recorded in Germany.
Oh, but he's not German.
Bonnie M is actually like
German. Okay.
From what I've been told, or it could just be like Germans like hijacking a sort of like Caribbean family, transplanting their talent to like, Germany's got some good funk, We had Bonnie M for the last 50 years.
Just took over
Kind of stole some cultural thing.
Wow.
And then what happened after Bonnie M? Well, we have
listen, we don't know what to do. I mean, we need something to be different
with the boogie with them.
And then right after
all
Bonnie
we have is the fucking EDMs.
Right after Bonnie we have Schwarz music. It's cool because like right after Bonnie M, the wall fell, and then it was just like, hey, you want to have sex with electronic sounds? We can make it happen.
How many Germans do you think actually like that fucking electronica music? I mean, I get a lot of people do.
Yeah, tons. Like I was actually reading weirdly enough an article that like the underground music scene in Berlin, which like was all where like a lot of electronic music
Berlin
came
art
from.
scene apparently is fucking
crazy. But the underground clubbing scene is dying. Dying, yeah.
Wait, isn't that what people used to say last time? Like, hey man, go to Berlin.
Yeah, Berlin's all about that.
Underground clubs, and it's like dodgy and sketchy. You know,
so
now
all that's kind of dying out.
Why?
So apparently, what I was reading is that when
people going deaf first.
Two is like the younger generation now, like they didn't. Okay, so they said like the 4 years during COVID, that gap, they didn't have anyone to show the younger generation about clubbing. So last time it was basically passed on for like your older friend would teach you how to go into the club, how to get in, and then
that sounds so cool, but also so dodgy because all I'm thinking of is some older guy or older people
in like leather pants, right?
Asking the new young ones, like barely 18 or whatever, right?
Hi, you guys want to get into Dom Doom sex?
Was ist das? Oh, it's the hottest club in Berlin.
I have VIP.
You want to get down and party?
So when you're taking the ecstasy, you need a watch guard,
Wait, is this drugs? Why?
Is
you bitch?
The underground scene is kept alive by this old pervy dude.
I think so.
No social media presence.
Zero.
No promotion or that. Just bunch of old EDM heads going around recruiting young people.
Hey, Kinder, come here. Do you want to know what cocaine is? Hey, where you going?
When you're having sex with UV paint, you must watch out for eczema, It's very bad on the skin.
Wait, why are you running away from me? Fuck you.
God damn. And then he was like, COVID got another one,
COVID got another one.
Yeah, no. There's just dropping like flies.
It's not COVID. It's you, Rolf.
Yeah.
It's you.
No. Okay. It's the COVID.
God damn it.
The kinders are dropping like Fleischpflanzel. We cannot make up the numbers anymore. So, one is that they didn't have...
Dude, I kind of want to meet this guy.
I really do. I feel like he should be an SNL skit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, one is younger people now, when they go out, they want something that's a little more laid back. You can wear whatever you want. It's more chill. And when you go into the underground clubs in Berlin, it's very... like there's a standard, like you can't just go in. There's a guy at the door. Like the famous club in Germany.
What's the one? The like huge one.
Big lines. You can't get in. Like
the Ralfenstein.
It could. That's the name of the bouncer. So
the
like
strudel, is it?
You can't just walk in. Like you have to dress a certain way, dude. They'll even look at how your attitude is. Like if you're a bit too eager, they won't let you in. So young people now just don't want to deal with that.
Close? There was one legendary one that closed.
A couple of legendary ones closed, Okay. So that's the whole, challenge
downfall
with the Berlin sort of like underground music scene now. Right now.
Mean, I'm not
overly
I'm
surprised.
not about that life, but like it's sad when something that is, I guess you would say, like it's an institution, it's iconic to a certain city.
UNESCO World Heritage Cultural.
Are you fucking kidding me?
They've actually listed it in the UNESCO World Heritage of Culture.
A German, basically Feng Tao club.
Not the club. The Berlin music scene.
Oh, the Berlin music scene. Okay,
the music scene.
Which is European Feng Tao lah.
Yeah.
Fuck
it is.
me, I didn't know
Colosseum, the church.
Ralfenstein at the door.
It's the same.
Colosseum, the Eiffel Tower,
Club Don von Sachs,
and a club called Und Penis. It's just called And Penis. What the fuck are you saying?
Here to accept the award is fucking König von Stein. He comes in like a gimp mask. Like a leather show with the nipples cut out and shit.
He's got another guy
another guy. Yeah, we'd like to thank Seville for recognizing the unique cultural contribution of Berlin. The
speech is like fucking professional, and the speech like damn inspiring. We need to put in more efforts to express our artistic capabilities in Berlin. Thank you so much for this award. Hopefully we will make Berlin known. And then the guys are just
all right.
He just starts jacking off.
Now bring your nipple clumps to Sex. Everyone gets a free shot.
We will see you at all the clubs. None of you are getting in because you are ugly.
Bye. Berlin don't ever change.
Stereotypical German accent. Way funnier than the normal German accent.
No, the normal German accent is actually, it's kind of lame. It's kind of tame. It's super tame.
Like, I think I've watched or heard enough German stuff. Don't read
I thought I was the one with the problem here.
God damn. Yeah.
Hey, no. I'm old. I'm talking General Bismarck.
You're Kaiser.
Yeah.
That little
with that fucking
yeah. Oh, you're Franz Ferdinand era.
Yeah.
The classics.
The classics. What the fuck was I saying?
German accents.
The German accent, like every other country's accent that we make fun of, is actually their accent. Like the Italian one by its own. Is entertaining. The French one by its own is entertaining. The Australian one by its own is fucking stupid. Right? The German one, it's okay. Like I've gotten used to it.
The real normal German accent. Yeah, it's
that's
actually
why like the stereotype.
monotonous.
I think the German accent
It's just
no
over
one
the-
talks like that.
No, it's very unique. You can identify a German like. Yeah, if you're lost in the woods and then you hear that, like, okay.
Oh, you whistle.
Hello, with a bear. Hello, would you
we
like
are
to,
here.
Are you here for the club? I was like, it's the fucking forest. What? And I don't know how he's got a velvet rope. The bastard trying to keep that shit somehow.
If you want to come in, you're going to have to wear your nipple clamps. Yes.
Do you have a reservation?
Yeah. I have a belief that like if you actually want to learn how to speak in an accent and not the over the top one, because anyone can do like over top Scottish, over top French. Like you gotta listen to them talk when they're out of breath.
Out of breath.
So like when you see like an athlete, they've just finished like a game or whatever, and when they give the interview, that's probably the most natural way that they talk with their accent.
Because you're not trying.
You're not trying, and that's just how it comes out.
To think.
So that's how it comes out naturally. So when they talk like that, so even like the Irish accent, we can all do like a really over the top Irish accent. But when you hear like Conor McGregor, probably Conor McGregor because he's like super weird right now. But like any Irish,
he's right wing as fuck.
He's super duper right wing. And like whenever they're done with the fight, you can actually see like there are some things that they don't really like embolden in their accent. Like Colin Farrell when he listens, when he speaks, it's not really heavy, but that's just how an Irish person talks. In general, it's normal. It's just some things you can catch with an Irish accent. Like with thought is like they say, "I thought." Where do you think? You know, small. Those
where
small
do you think you go?
Where do you think you're going? You know, and it's just those small things that this is how you guys actually talk, and it's not well, fucking top of the morning to you. That's like that's like an overblown thing.
Right.
So that's my thing.
When they're out of breath.
When they're out of breath.
I just want to see they take some fucker from like PJ. Or Brickfields or something. After some sports out of bed. He's like, hey, so how do you feel about that? And he's like in full, ayo.
Yeah. You know the game, okay, we warm.
Hey, the night.
Maya susah.
Hey, Mayre. Ayo.
Dude,
ayo mudle. Ayo. Amma.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a real fucking accent.
No, you even catch me after a game of futsal. Hey, how? Okay lah, we won lah. So high, he damn fast. Damn fast.
Just went walking.
Hey, give me a 100 plus. 100 plus. Thanks. Damn hot way. Fucking hot lah. Now my knee hurt.
You guys make it sound like our accent is just swear words.
It is.
Is it not?
It is not though.
Is it not? Is that not how we communicate?
It is an amalgamation of just curses.
You just go anywhere. Hey, Chibai, where's the fucking, bastard, that one,
Dude, if we ever...
And you will know what he's talking about,
Anyone gets on ESPN Sports Center, the post-match interview, they won't understand half of what we're saying because it's all bleeped out.
Yeah.
Hey, it's going to be the third, and then the third, and then, wow, hey, get the third, hey, that third,
You saw that the interview with Steven Adams?
Which one is this one?
So, like, Rockets beat Golden State.
The Australian guy.
Houston Rockets?
Yes, Keren.
And the Golden State is, I know what is San Francisco Golden State.
Okay.
You're
Golden
State
right. Warriors.
Yes, there we go.
San Francisco, there's ABA already.
Oh, shit.
NBA,
is that even the NBA shit?
That's right, yeah.
Fuck.
Wow, okay.
God damn, dude. He dropped the division.
Okay, so Steven Adams, New Zealander.
Oh, he's not Aussie.
No, he's a New Zealander. He's a Kiwi. His sister, Olympic gold medalist in shot put.
Whoa!
So that family has pedigree lah. So this off the cuff, he was like listening to being interviewed and all that, and then suddenly he heard some like people talking. Then he turned around. He turned because they were Australians. fucking
Yeah.
just let it
Like,
wow.
And he was like, oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. It's like Australia.
Yeah. I saw that. Yeah.
The United States is the most ridiculous, fucking stupid country when it comes to media shit. You know,
Why,
you can show murders, gunshots, you can talk about, you can lie on TV. You can cause so much fucking misinformation. But a sports athlete can't swear during playing game. It's a game. You do what you're having fun. Why they swear? Oh no! Oh, my children are gonna. Your children are swearing at you in your own fucking house, lah. Shut up, lah. You think they're not saying that on the field? It's sports. It's something active. Like, I'm not a sports person or so, but let them say what the fuck they want to say on the broadcast. Like, who gives a shit? I'm sure the got slapped with a fine, right?
No, well,
that wasn't live, so like I think he got away with it.
I think they censored it.
Because I've heard some people they say some shit and then they get slapped with a fine. What?
Tons.
The best one was Janet's titty, lah. Remember that one?
Janet Jackson's titty.
And
then it was
big commotion. People who lost their minds. Like, then I think it was because it was a black titty.
Yes.
Yeah. It was a white titty. Maybe it wouldn't get, like, if Taylor Swift showed her tit. I don't think it would. It will cause some commotion.
Yeah,
but I don't think it caused that much because racism, lah.
They're racist.
Yeah, they're racist.
How dare I see that sweet black titty?
No. Now you're making me think I ain't racist.
That's why. Oh, I hate them peoples with that round big areola.
With their perfectly supple, fine teardrop pear shape.
I don't like feeling inclusive.
What's that good God-fearing boy Justin Timberlake doing, exposing that black titty for my pure Puritan eyes to see? Now I have to think about that while jacking off the next 5 days.
Oh no, Justin Timberlake's white hand held that black titty. Is that boy gonna be okay?
Yeah,
God damn it, you started making me respect people of other cultures now.
Now I wanna get to know about interracial marriages.
America's weird, lah.
America's weird.
It is the most one of the most ridiculous countries in the world, if not the most, lah.
It is probably.
And we are watching slowly. It's like fall from grace, lah.
We're watching Rome burn in real time, bro.
Yeah. All right. Enjoy the show.
I am here for it.
Yes.
Y'all thought Nero was bad.
Call back.
Call back.
Trump is going to be the new Nero. He is. He's literally watching it burn and he's too busy.
Should call a crematorium Trump or something.
The Trumpatorium.
Trumpatorium,
You want to know what's weird? Weird fact I found.
Wait, hold on. Before that timestamp, Keren, Bala, Devan?
110.
110.
Okay, we could do it one more.
Let's
go.
Okay, a buttload is an actual measurement that equals to 126 gallons
of your mama.
You know what?
Hey,
I feel offended.
Come on.
Spread your germs, lah. Literal and figuratively.
So, buttload is an actual measurement that equals to 477 liters.
What is their how
I don't know how many asses you had to compile to be like, this is about 477 liters.
Whose ass is that can fill 400 over liters of whatever you know?
It's either one person's ass or like many asses, like a butt load, like a load of butts.
Dude, you know...
Was it Sasha Gray's ass?
Must be. They would have taken all her, Tara Patrick. Okay, you know what? I don't out myself.
Dude, you know what? Dude, you know...
No. I don't out myself for someone who watches adult entertainment. I don't out myself for being old. Because I can only name the old ones.
You know how you outed yourself? You called it adult entertainment.
Okay, you know what?
I actually called it adult entertainment.
After watching Honora,
I'm
very respectful towards people who work in the adult and or sex work industry. Okay. So please, they deserve respect and they deserve recognition also.
Okay.
And because you're fucking hot, lah.
It'll be more. I want to see you say that statement with your pants down. You know, like the way that you were originally gonna say it.
Oh yeah. No, I just cannot now because.
Well, that's your random fact of the day. A buttload is 477 liters.
Okay.
Good to know.
Which I don't know. Like, did they say like a buttload is like they compiled 477 liters worth of butts, or did they somehow see 477 liters worth of butts and be like, that's a buttload? You know, which came first?
Like, what's the correlation between that number and it being a buttload?
Yes. Yes.
You know, I need the numbers. I need to see their work.
That's why, we need the spreadsheet.
Yeah.
The spreadsheet.
The spreadsheet.
Hey.
Did they publish his findings in what Sir Mix-a-Lot's?
Well, I found it on the very, very reputable news website, Puberty.
Okay. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Peer-reviewed.
Yeah, that's the real one we know.
Scientific journal reference, Puberty.
Yeah.
All right. Correct. Here's an interesting thing. The 9 worst years to be alive in human history.
Here we go.
Okay. Right. Number 12.
You said 9.
9. Number 9. With 12 million deaths.
What the fuck?
Wait. What happened?
Okay, with 12 million deaths.
12 million deaths.
1941 and 1945, the Holocaust.
Wait, 1941
to 1945.
Wait. You cannot do like a range of years. Already puberty fucked up already.
Oh, this is inside
9
history.
9 years, what, right?
Is that 9 years?
The 9 worst years.
The 9 worst years. So pick a year.
Okay.
You can't go I'm calling puberty out.
It's inside history.
Oh, sorry.
Inside history.
Okay, so today's call out is inside history.
Yep.
Inside history. You said 9 years. You cannot go. Cannot gloss over like a few years.
You are feeding.
You call this journalism? What the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Feeding misinformation of 5.7
yes, the Holocaust was
followers.
bad, but choose a year.
That's right. Yeah. Pick the worst one. Come on, lah. Yeah. Be a man.
Next.
We know which one is the worst one for Mick lah.
What?
The last one like a hit the killed himself.
You mean 1946? Yeah.
There?
Yep. Here we go.
The day the music died.
Next year, there was the worst. The stock market crash of 1929.
Okay. Yeah. I hear a lot of bad things about that.
Dude, people were
jumping out of buildings,
like
and shit,
legit jumping out of buildings. People just didn't have. I think there's literally a picture here that, like, if you can see, there's a guy with a sign on his car, and it says $100 will buy this car. Must have cash. Lost all on the stock market.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
And I think that this was something to do with tariffs. Everyone says that has something to do with tariffs.
This is the huge Wall Street crash.
This was the big one where everything like overnight just became absolutely worthless.
Yeah.
Next was 1850 to 1864.
Again.
The Taiping Rebellion in China.
In China.
20 to 30 million deaths.
Holy fuck.
I don't know whether it's war or this also included famine.
Okay.
But yeah.
With China, usually
probably famine.
China's had an issue with famine many times, huh?
Quite a bit.
It's Asian culture. Can't go far without famine.
we put the famine. Nice
boy.
one, lah, bro.
There you go.
Fuck yeah, lah.
Come on.
I'm done trying to educate you swine. Fucking think about 20 to 30 million deaths. All you can come up with was a one-liner. God damn.
Come on.
Hey,
Professional.
that's why people keep coming for our shows,
there you
man.
go. Yeah, that's
May
what
13th.
they paid for.
I'm sorry?
Wait, what?
No, the next one?
Oh,
May 13th.
Oh, I thought that was another year.
No.
That was quite bad.
That one was bad.
Actually, that year was really bad.
Other bad one was 1816, the year without summer. So apparently there was so many volcanic eruptions in that year that for the year, there was no summertime. It was just dark.
Holy shit. 1816?
1816.
Which one exploded? Toba. I
guess all of it.
No, Toba was fucking years
Mount Mama exploded.
I mean, this was the year without Coachella. You know what I mean? So it must have been pretty bad for the peasants.
Wait, 1816. Why nobody wrote anything about that year?
They couldn't see la. You know, there's no sunlight.
I need to check. It was too dark. It was too dark.
He thought he was writing in a book. The light came with someone's ass. You know what I mean?
It's
fuck, man.
Well, the planet spent the whole year busting a nut.
That's why. Couldn't take it, man. Just aging itself, and you're like, this is time, la.
There were men with like literal, like you could see like their ribs coming out. What were you doing when there was no light? Just send it to the farm. We have no food. The animals refuse to look you in the eye. They know what they are coming. All right, next year, 541 to 542 AD, an actual year. The plague of Justinian, Europe, 25 to 50 million deaths. They still can't narrow down a number, but god damn, that's a lot of people.
This is not the bubonic plague. This is a different plague.
So I think there's
pre-plague.
How many million?
25 to 50.
Damn.
The year 500?
I'm assuming that 25 million deaths is ones that they actually recorded, and 50 million are the ones they say were unrecorded.
Fuck. Okay.
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
500.
Okay, next one.
They recorded on what?
Yeah.
Stone tablets.
Yeah. Hey, fucker, you dead? Yep. All right.
Clink, 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 clink.
There's a big room where there's a big room where they just put notches.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
And then one guy's like, all right, count it. It's like, fuck, man.
That's a lot. Yeah.
No, it's the
25
year 500.
to 50.
I don't think they invented a million and
No.
That's why. Yeah.
Dude, you're 500, you live till like 26.
Yeah.
You know
That's
what I
why.
mean?
Yeah.
Like when you hit 30, you're like, well, fucking grandpa.
How many people
look at this
died?
guy.
A few.
Yeah. All right, next.
Just go town to town. How many people died here, sir? Everyone. I don't know.
And
I
how
can
many would you
fucking
say?
count.
How many would you say lived here? He's like, 8. He's like,
this many. I don't know the math.
Yeah. This was
Can't
in,
read.
This
I
was
can't
in Europe.
eat.
So they were probably speaking like Latin or something. Like
In Justinian?
Yeah.
God knows where.
All right,
Yeah.
next worst. I'm gonna say worst eras. I think it's just easier.
Okay, you know what?
All
That
right.
one's fair.
That's
1500s to 1865.
That's a lot.
The transatlantic slave trade.
Okay.
That was, I think that was bad. And
Rough.
Like
No, it's
very
really
rough.
Taking it lightly. Yeah.
And then they were liberated.
Sea travel back then was the worst.
No, don't.
Yeah.
Gibson, if you want to go anywhere, safer to walk.
Yeah, at that point, yes.
Go by land.
That's right. Yeah.
All right, then 1347 to 1351, the Black Plague in Europe.
That's the one. That's my favorite one. Yeah.
Favorite.
That's my favorite place.
Really?
How many people?
I thought that the Plague of Justinian had some pretty good hits. You know what I mean?
For me, that one. You know why? How many people?
30 million deaths.
So that one apparently created such a bottleneck for the population.
Yeah.
That it took like hundreds of years for it to recover. Because of the number of people that died.
Yeah.
It created a population bottleneck in Europe.
Yeah.
Where if it's not for that, there would be way more people in Europe today.
Wow.
Dude,
For that one back then, it stopped the population like that.
Damn.
I was reading also somewhere that like the Great Fire of London at that time when is this the Great Fire of London? I feel like the Great Fire of London. Yeah, this is the bubonic plague. No, wasn't the bubonic plague later?
The London
was the second
fire,
plague, right?
The London fire was after.
After, yeah. So, but like at that point, they had the Black Death.
I thought
This is the same thing.
Is it right? No, because then my history's not great, but they were saying that the Great London Fire, because people there were factories inside housing areas and they were so close that the Great London Fire actually helped wipe out the plague.
Oh, shit.
Because
because people died.
A culling fire. 1, people died. A culling fire of the rats, and 2, it helped them rebuild.
Holy fuck!
So that they didn't live in such close quarters. So any kind of disease afterwards was harder.
No. I think like the government was trying to put a PR spin on it.
Yeah.
Somebody fucked up,
Yeah.
burned down the whole city. No, this is a great fire.
Yeah.
Not like those
great London
damn fires you have in France.
Oh yeah.
Those awful fires you have in Romania.
Those peasant flames they have
When
in
our
Bordeaux.
towns burn, it's great.
Yeah.
You can trust me, governor.
Yeah.
He's on fire though.
All right. Number 2, and I'm not saying this lightly, but I don't think this is a bad time. 2001 9/11, United States. 2000. I would say that the war in Iraq actually wiped out more.
Yeah, that was a bad year for
America.
whom? Yeah,
Just America.
Yeah.
And the greater Muslim population after that. But
yeah. I mean, and like I said, because of 9/11, it fucked up everything else when it comes to entertainment and
still feeling
the
it
way
today.
people live and all that.
Yeah.
Still feeling it today
Because they use that as an excuse to just basically go control
nuts,
people.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's not get into that. That's for my conspiracy podcast that I'm going to start.
Right. Okay. Finally, last one, 2019.
Why?
COVID-19, 7 million deaths.
Where God?
worldwide.
It's fake. It's a hoax, bro.
No.
There's no such thing as COVID. What the fuck you're talking about? That's the only one I don't agree with.
It's the fucking bats.
Yeah, nothing. There was no COVID. What is this? What are you talking about? You're telling me there's something in the air that can infect people? Please lah.
How'd you get that flu, man?
What is that?
How'd you get that flu, man?
I sucked the dick.
I got it from an STD.
No.
I did it like a man. Okay.
Keren. Keren.
So
Keren,
those were
Keren.
the worst years. I don't agree the last two, but like those are the worst years ever, lah, guys.
They're forgetting the year that my first girlfriend dumped me. That was the worst year.
What's the stupid thing called in history, right?
Yeah.
What about
worst years in my history?
There you go. You see?
Oh man, dude, it was like, first breakup, and it's just like young love, and everything is just like, I'm not gonna live without
Worst
her.
year of your life.
Worst.
Yeah,
dude,
same.
That breakup goes for like a year. And you do stupid stuff like, I'm gonna write this poem for you and I'm gonna mail it to you. And then when you see them with someone new, you're just like, oh my God, I will never love again. I'll never masturbate over anyone else ever again. Yeah, young love sucks.
It fucking sucks, lah, bro.
Yeah.
Really go into the deep end.
Oh yeah.
And then all it takes, like, you go out somewhere for another event, a party, and one more girl talks to you, like, you know what, I'm over already, I'm done.
She was a bitch. She was a bitch.
Yeah.
You go to her house, pick up the CD, pick up the poem, pick up the perfume, and you're just like, this is for my new girl.
Oh, yeah. So the cure to a breakup is another...
Yeah.
Hair of the dog.
Hair of the dog,
bro.
Hair of the dog.
Okay.
Callback. That's called good comedy writing.
In the Weekling episode 32.
Yeah.
All right.
Learn about the German underground. Keren still thinks I'm a Nazi.
Still
thinks. Do you know what? Do you know?
Still think.
Do you
what
know what is more unsettling for me is that I still haven't been able to prove you wrong.
That's right.
That's why it's so easy.
Whole time.
That's why it's so easy.
Keren is handicapping Mick. Now when he waves or so, he makes sure his hands doesn't raise up to above his head.
Dude, I sent him an emoji.
That's why.
Hey man, where are you? Hey, wave lah. No.
Because I'm just waiting. Every time we go, we are together.
I'll fucking somersault lah.
Every time we go hang out or we do a show or something, I'm like a hawk, I'm just waiting and see what kind of Reiki bullshit this was going to pull.
Bro, every time me and Keren go out to the bar, I ask him to raise his hand for drinks. I am not giving him any kind of ammunition. But I still don't. There must be something I'm doing wrong because I haven't been able to prove him incorrect. That means, like, on a subtle level, there's still some signs where Keren looks at me and goes, yeah, I'm on to you motherfucker.
Yeah,
that's my superpower. I get people on technicalities.
Oh,
that's always been my superpower.
Like I wear like a white shirt, you're like, I fucking knew it.
Yeah.
And then I wear a black shirt, you're like, you're overcompensating.
The black shirt is like when you want to be secret about things.
He pulls up my black shirt, just expecting there to be like a white shirt underneath. He's like, You bested me today, you Reiki bastard. All right. That's the show.
That's the show.
I love ending anything we do on a World War II reference.
Dude, you know what? Actually, can I make a quick shout out to Keren today? We went an entire podcast, and he did not once talk about colonization.
We almost touch upon it with the slave thing, lah.
Yes,
almost.
That was your setup.
That was my cue.
He's growth. Growth as a person that he did not take.
No. Mick, he's under the weather. He's not at his full colonial powers right now.
He's gonna go back and type into that blog post he's got.
Correct. My WordPress.
Your WordPress. Right.
Correct. Yeah. I'm not 100%. I'm feeling ill, so that's why I think in the stats of this podcast. I think today we can put there was one that I didn't bring up because I'm
near 100% record.
I'm not well. Episode 32 is like his MJ flu game.
Yeah. Correct.
So,
I'm not well because I got a flu.
Scottie Pippen just holding him to the bench,
No idea what.
Don't fucking do it, man.
Shut up, give us this.
No idea.
Keren will be fully fit. He'll be fully recovered for our show on May 13th.
Yes,
happen at Baroka. We try first
episode 2.
Episode 2. May 13th. Yes,
May 13th.
I know you all know about the date.
Yep.
Keren is hosting, and I think he's gonna be the show.
He is the show.
He is the show.
Yeah. So
just please come on that date. I know this country has a very
tumultuous relationship with that date.
Which wouldn't have been such a bad thing.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for us being fucking left with
all
the laws that the bastard British fuckers
we tried first. May 13th, 8 p.m.
I call it a trial and error show.
It's a trial and error show, yes.
We're all going to do like new jokes in it and all that. So it's kind of fun. It's very cheap.
It's very cheap. It's 20 ringgit.
20 ringgit, guys. Where are you going to find a 20 ringgit?
Anything
right now.
That's right. Yeah.
It's cheaper than a McDonald's Happy Meal.
There you go.
Which is actually true. Yes.
Bro,
it is.
It's cheaper than a McDonald's meal.
Wow.
It is not affected by Trump tariffs.
I just realized.
Yeah. It's tariff free. To get tickets, follow us on any of our socials. I'm Mixed Up, MIKSDUP.
Brian Tan Live.
Fever. I'm Keren BDT.
You can even follow it on the One Mic Stand social media pages if you have any questions. Hell, if you are listening to us and you've always wanted to try stand-up comedy for the first time,
yes.
We are always looking for newbies to make their debut at our show.
Yes.
If you want to, we'll give you 3 to 5 minutes to break your virginity. Just message any one of us and we will get you on the show.
There you go.
Once again, it's We Try First, May 13th, Baroka.
There you go. Yeah. All right, look, guys. So that's it.
Thank you for listening, everybody.
Yes.
I really want the thing like when newscasters finish the news and then the lights dim and the credits start rolling up. We should do that for this podcast.
But how do you eat audio? So I think what we do is we just talk and then slowly we just talk to each other like, hey, you know what? That was a good podcast that we had.
And we just slowly.
I wish the lights could go off so just keep us in silhouette. Yeah. But then you can see the silhouette of doing stupid shit.
Yeah, like an Anchorman and like when it goes off, I want to punch you in the face so bad.
But I do.
Yeah. Well, there's only one way to close this episode. In a German accent, guys.
Viva you at We Try First, Baroka.
Thank you so much for listening to our podcast.
We are the weekly. Remember, bring your nipple clamps and you get a free shot at the bar,
Berlin is burning,
Say my name at the door. Rolfenstein will let you in. Have a good night. Sleep tight. Bye,
Say Heil to Mikhail.
Oh, 999. There will be no such thing.